to my office in the morning, I'm confronted by a bowl of fruit, of fresh fruits. That is a wastage. If I want fresh fruits, I can go and buy them myself. I can go and buy those fruits myself. Nobody should be running around buying fresh fruits. The Premier will be in the office. That is a wastage. So if we cut these wastages in the system, we might relatively have enough resources to direct those resources to ensure that we improve the quality of lives of our people. It can be that as the Premier, when I go to Joburg, I sleep in a hotel of 5,000 rand a night. 5,000. And we treat that as normal. It's just normal. It's something normal. You sleep for 2 nights, it's 10,000 rand. So we should stop those things. Those things must come to an abrupt end. We are not here for that. We need to avoid the VIP enclosures, holding rooms, bodyguards, and fancy cars that separate us from the people when we are going to meet them. This is a conference resolution. This is what we resolved on. We are informed that when the official vehicle of the Premier or MECs reaches 120 kilometers, they must be changed. That's what I was told when I got in. This is what the ministerial handbook is saying. Your car have reached 120,000 kilos, you need a new car. That's what I was told. Because this car is no longer safe and no roadworthy. But in this very same province, we have ambulances with a mileage of 952,000 kilos that carry sick and vulnerable people to and from health centers. Nobody comes and informs you about that. That there's ambulances, the ambulance in Straitenberg, if you want to confirm what I'm saying, go and look at the mileage of the ambulance in Straitenberg. 952,000 kilos. And it's expected to ferry vulnerable, sickly residents of the Northern Cape to and from Kimberley. We can't be trapped in a moral dilemma and think this is a difficult question on what is it that we are supposed to do. What is it that we are supposed to do? This is a difficult question, comrade. That your car is 120,000 kilometers and you need a new car. And the people who voted you into power, who voted you into this office, and the most vulnerable, sickly of the Northern Cape, are being ferried in an ambulance with 952,000 kilos. There can't be a moral dilemma around resolving that issue. So if we lack imagination inside here about how to best address the major socio-economic challenges that confront this province, we are not going to be able to survive beyond the next elections. That is the reality. If we don't address the problem of half of the households of the Northern Cape living in poverty, we don't address the problem of half of the youth workforce being unemployed in the province, I see myself as the last Premier of the ANC in the Northern Cape. You talk about me and say, there was this guy who was the last Premier of the ANC in the Northern Cape, called Zamani So. We are going to hand this province over to the opposition. So as this leadership, we can't lack imagination. We have to come with creative ways on how best to resolve these contradictions in our